And now, a few minutes with Andy Rooney.
Well, hello. My name's Andy Rooney, and I hate everything. And I don't care what you think, because I'm older than you. You ever see youngsters these days boasting their American pride by tattooing American flags on themselves and yelling at people for buying small plastic toys? And then you see the guy pull off in his Honda Civic. How can this razzle-dazzle, conflabbit, walking American flag be okay driving this foreign money machine? I mean, for someone who feels so strongly about this, you'd think he would at least make his second biggest investment in an American product. The only thing less patriotic than buying a foreign car is buying your house in a different country. However, if you take a closer look, you find some interesting things. We asked a group of people what they thought was the most American car they can think of. The most common answer? A Jeep. So we decided to pick out a Jeep from their lineup to be our staple American car. The Cherokee, little too native. The Wrangler, little too wild. But the Patriot. Now there's an American car. Well, before you all run out and pick up the keys to a brand new Jeep Patriot, there are some interesting things you should take a look at. The 2009 Jeep Patriot was built in America, but only with 66% American parts, while the Toyota Sequoia was also built in America, but with almost 80% American parts. So it seems these days that an American car can be made of mostly foreign parts, while a foreign car can be assembled right in your backyard. No matter the situation, these cars are going to be advertised as American as it gets. In a Kia commercial recently, a good point of this can be seen.
Our story began with a bicycle back in 1951. From there, we just challenged ourselves to keep coming up with better ways to help people get around. Today, our proudest accomplishment is more than just a vehicle. It's actually our new state-of-the-art manufacturing facility in West Point, Georgia. This new plant doesn't just represent how far we've come since that first bicycle. It's also a glimpse of where we're headed tomorrow. Introducing Kia's new West Point, Georgia plant and the proud home of the all-new Sorento.
Kia claims that their foreign parts make an American car because of their new assembly line in West Point, Georgia. Well, this is a touching commercial. You can even say an American dream in 30 seconds. But what comes to mind when I see it is, after we pay the factory, where does the rest of the money go? Now let's take a look at the other end of the spectrum, an American car that really claims to know its heritage.
Here's a couple of things America got right. Cars and freedom.
Unfortunately, not even this car is 100% American. So I leave you to decide what buying American really means.